Hi and welcome back to Tier 10 to Prem. Today it's Champions League football again and a big chance to make it to the knockout stages. Unbelievably, but we'll have to do a quick rundown of how we've done in these last few games. It's been hit and miss. But please do, if you haven't done so already, subscribe, like and get notified of future uploads at the channel. We do love to have you here. I'm really grateful. Yes, so since the Tottenham 0-0 draw, we then played Arsenal at the Emirates, beat them 1-0, Tiano with a goal in the 59th minute. As you can see, lots of 7s and 8s in there. An absolute outstanding performance. We then had Swansea. 1-0 win again. Boring Arsenal, you're shouting. I can hear you. Again, lots of 7s in there. Toby Young's 27th minute. Beautiful goal that was. We then had Porto. And Luca popped up with 2 goals in the first 14 minutes. They hit back in the 17th. Then that was it. It was a strange old game, that one. But we won it 2-1. Then Champions League European Nights High, as they say, what is it? The Hangover, that's the one. 2-2 with Brighton. Keenan Sinclair, 8th and 12th minute. And then 20th and 76 minutes. You can see, look at the Hangover. Lots of mid-6s, only a couple in 7s or so there. Not a great night. We then had a couple of friendlies. And then we had Southampton in the league. Been a bit of a bogey side for us. Southampton and Bournemouth. It seems to be these South Coast sides. Maybe we don't like just going east slightly from our place. 3-0 defeat to Southampton. Absolute and awful game. Youngs was injured, Luca injured. Not good. We then had Champions League, Atletico Madrid, and we battered them 3-0. Keenan Sinclair and Montiz with the goals. And as we can see, nobody outside of a 7. Absolutely outstanding football. And you think, okay, can we have a bit of a hangover again? Oh, you're too right, we can. Oh, 3-0 thrashing away at Stamford Bridge. Alex Raphael sent off with 2 yellow cards. Again, Luke Neal had an outstanding game. Toby Youngs as well. The rest also Rans. So then, Everton in the Carabao Cup. We beat them 3-1. Big help. They got one of their players sent off after 22 minutes. We was 1-1 at the time. So we won that through to the next round, which quarterfinal against Chelsea. Oh, great. That's all we need. And then Crystal Palace, yet again another 1-0 victory. We played well. Luke Neal again, an 8.1. He has been an absolute superstar goalkeeper for us. I feel a bit sorry for McLeod, but he threw his toys out the pram. He wasn't being the captain, so we had to change it up. And now we're off to Atletico Madrid. And we're going with our Christmas tree. The Christmas tree formation. McNeil in goal. Sainsbury, Montiz, Edwards, Youngs as the back 4. We have changed up the fullback role slightly. We've got them back as fullbacks. Sainsbury as support. Youngs as his preferred attack. Because we've got Edwards who's playing really well as that no-nonsense defender there. So we'll see how that goes. Enzo, Rodrigo, Alex Raphael as a midfield today. In fact, he should be a Mazzala. Why is he not a Mazzala? We don't want to go upsetting him. Rodrigo's in purely because we've got El Tino out injured and Tiano's got fitness issues. So a little bit short of midfielders today. And then Powell and Ryman in behind, Luca up top. who should be a deep line forward on attack. Is that what he prefers? It's got me questioning myself now on support. He can do either. We'll stick him on attack today. A little bit more forward thinking from the lad. But as we can see, there, Alex Raphael, high risk of injury. He's on an 87. We've got people lined up ready to come on, but it's just a matter of filling the bench really and getting players in. I don't think we're going to do very well in the second game in this episode, but we'll see. You never know. Let's go submit that team and play some football. And here we are with the Atletico side. Not many really familiar names now. It's getting to that stage. Come on, lads. We have the potential to qualify for the knockout stages if we get a point. So we need a draw to qualify. And look at the stadium. I'd love to be in a stadium like that. Maybe one day. One day at Mousehole. We will see. But the old Christmas tree today, we'll see how we get on. Yes, as we can see, we need a point to secure it. We should, in reality, be through anyway, but we'll wait and see. Right, and we will go to a balanced mentality to start with, away from home with this formation, just to make sure that we're all right. We don't want to go being gun-ho too silly in this game. A point will do, and as we can see, the first couple of efforts have been to Atletico. We've had nothing so far. And it's a third shot for Atletico. I think we'll have to do a bit of encouraging here. Let's give it another couple of minutes, because everybody's composed. And there we go. Let's pop it in. Let's fire the boys up. Toby Youngs is aggressive. It's back to the old mantle of being aggressive all the time. I'm not overly impressed with that, but we have had a shot and it was on target. We do need to keep the ball more. That is one of the things we have to do with this formation, or all of our formations, to be fair. Our possession rating hasn't been the best. So we need to double our efforts in training, I think. Saying that, today we've had 54% possession. Not too bad. But it is Atletico with the first highlight on 34 minutes. Come on, lads. And Doku is playing for them. Emre Can. I didn't think I saw that name, but it must have done. I guess it's the same one. Oh, lovely clearance, but it's back again. You could see a goal coming, the way they were diving in with the challenges. Right. We don't want to see that again. Too many highlights of away goals. We don't need it. Youngs into Powell, who's given it away, but Alex Raphael's managed to get it back. And Alex Raphael isn't doing his pre-season billing. He should be getting more efforts on goal. He is that sort of player. Can we get this ball back, please? Sainsbury to Ryman. Ryman running with the ball now. Ryman coming forward. Into Luca. Back out to Sainsbury. Sainsbury, can he cross it? No, he can't. Rodrigo to Youngs. Alex Raphael. Feed him in. Oh, come on, Alex. Alex has lost it, but got it back. He's beaten his man 2 or 3 times here. Dinks it in, and Luca with the equaliser. 6th goal of the season for Luca. Brazilian to Brazilian. And it's 1-1. Alex beats him once. Beats him twice. Beats him a 3rd time. That is a cracking header by Luca. Beautiful goal. 1-1. Right. Bit of focus before half time. Focus works a lot of the time, but a lot of the time it doesn't. Montes to man mark. Yes, I agree with that. It's not the same Emre Can. It's a different one. But Doku, it definitely is the same one. playing out there on the wing. Pleased with it so far. Youngs is the worst player on the pitch. Have we got Ale on the bench? No, we haven't. We got the right back instead. Typical. Alex, you've done enough today, son. And it will be Josh Sainsbury on in place of him. Justin Powell, Luca Youngs. In fact, Sainsbury, off you come for Saljovic. And just purely on fitness and player rating, Youngs. He says, wait a second. We might have to change something else here. We might need another striker. Justin Powell off for Roberts, and then we're going to push Roberts up top there as a pressing forward on attack out there. Luca will drop in as support now, and then Ryman as a shadow striker coming from the right. Let's see how that works. There's lots of players who are suffering a little bit today, and it's a free kick to Atletico, a good 35 yards out. Emre Can has gone and scored. That's a cracking free kick, to be fair. That is a cracking free kick. I'm even going to watch this one again because that was from behind the goal. Oh, Neil took a step. He took a step. Cardinal sin. Attacking. Demand more. I haven't checked the table to see where we are, actually. We could do with having a look at that. Emre Can again. Ball swung in. It's gone wide. Chan does seem to be a danger man. Edwards away. Luca running through. Roberts. Matthew Roberts with his first ever Champions League goal. Matthew Roberts to secure our place in the knockout stages. If this lad was not already a legend, I could knight him. I know Lelujo does knighting, but this... Surely. Do we want to copy him? You're bloody right we do. Let's do it. He is going for it. Nickname. Sir Matthew Roberts. I didn't think I was going to do it, but that is unbelievable. Positive mentality. Just drop back slightly. Oh, they're trying to copy off Christmas tree formation here now. Look, they're all at it. Sir Matthew Roberts. He's the first. I don't think there'll be many. You've got to be something special. Saljovic to Enzo. Puts it in. Rodrigo just over the bar. This has been an absolutely unbelievable turn of events. It's... Sorry, Kevin, but I just had to do it today. That is absolutely and utterly unbelievable. Sir Matthew Roberts. What a player. What a player he's been for this club. Absolutely unbelievable. And away from home against Atletico Madrid, a 2-2 draw this time. £822,000 for that. Right, Leicester City. Are we going to see any of that horrible hangover? Okay, so here we are for the Leicester game. Neil in goal, Sainsbury, Montes, Saljovic, Youngs, the back four. Elliott is out injured for a couple of days, unfortunately not fit enough to play. Enzo, Eltinio and Raphael as that central three, which is so important to us at the moment. And it's the same central three up the top that have been firing in for us. Ryman, Luca and Sinclair. So Irwin, who's hoping to get plenty more football and is also wanted by Norwich, of course, is only on the bench. Let's go and play. And here we are with Jarvis Morgan. Sounds like a regen for me. Manager like that. We're the underdogs here. It suits us down to the ground. Let's go and cause an upset. Only because it's Leicester. Leicester were third in the league. Fourth in the league last season. Of course, they finished below us. No, fifth in the end. I think they've really bottled it. So, they are currently 15th in the league this year. So, I'm not too sure what's going on there. As we can see, 16th now actually. So, a chance today for us to move back up into the top 5. Let's go and win this one, shall we, boys and girls? I'd like to see a nice win. I'm not going to name him, but he's in the central midfield now for Leicester. I'm sure he was Southampton or Stoke for a few seasons. Been around and about. Sainsbury's taken a knock. Dropped down to a 71. Ale to come on there. I'm not sure about that. We'll see for a minute. Enzo away with it. Sinclair picks up the ball. Youngs to Ryman. Enzo. Raphael. Enzo forward to Sinclair. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Enzo, Sainsbury has dropped back up to 75 now, so I'm sort of happy for a minute. Feels like he can shake it off, it says. We'll see how he gets on for a minute. If he stays on the 6.6, he will be off. Not having that. 6.7. Thank you very much for that, Chris. Right, bit of encouragement. That's popped up a few, fired them up. That has, definitely. Right, half an hour gone. I think we'll have to see. We'll see how he gets on. Ball swung in. Neil. In the last part of the episode, we said to McLeod about being unfortunate for him. He actually come to me and had a moan. We've convinced him to stay as our cup goalkeeper. Not quite sure how, but he's now going to be our cup goalkeeper. £34.5 million worth. I do feel we've got to move him on. Because Neil is quality. And he's 3 years younger. Positive mentality for the last 7 minutes this half. Can we do anything with it? Chelsea, look, are already... They've only dropped points in one game this season. That is absolutely mental. They're already 8 points clear of second placed Liverpool. That is ridiculous. Please have a go and keep it going. Yep, please what we're up to. But that is ridiculous from Chelsea. Unbelievable football. Right. I don't really want to take him off, but I'm going to have to when I Sainsbury off for... It said Ale can go out there. Let's try it. Luca's having a quiet one. And Eltinio as well. Luca. Come on, Sir Matthew Roberts. Eltino. Yestin Powell. Let's try and improve what we're doing. Let's have a fire up as well. And Leicester. Yestin Powell picks up the ball. Loose ball. Sinclair to Roberts. Roberts. Tackle comes in. Oh, thought he was going to do it again. No such chance. 709 fans gone away. Powell swings it in. Montes with his 5th goal of the season already. For Gustavo Montes, he is scoring some beautiful goals from corners. Look at that. absolute man mountain of the lad. He is super. Back to a balanced mentality. 20 minutes to go. So that will put us to 6th at the moment. Southampton. Oh, right. Ball in. Alex Raphael wins the ball. Forward to Sinclair, who keeps it in play. Sinclair. Jinking around. Swings it in. Powell back out to Ale. Enzo to Ale again. Enzo. Back to Montees. Forward. And that man, Matthew Roberts, Sir Matthew Roberts, has set up O'Shane Ryman for our second goal of the day, 2-0. When I thought Enzo was going forward and Montees with a little chip. Beautiful finish by Ryman, 2-0. Drop some praise, 2-0 up, 15 to go. I'm absolutely delighted. Let's finish this game with aplomb. Toby Youngs is not playing very well. 6.5 out there. Since we changed him to his more attacking role, he doesn't seem to be relishing it as much as I'd hoped. And Southampton that are up to 5th now. They're a team to watch. Watford. Are you watching, Miles? Watford are 3rd in the Premier League. Crazy, crazy times. Hudson-Odoi playing for Leicester. And who was that? Saliovic. Let him in. 2-1. Now it's time for a focus. See, that's Football Manager. This is where the shouts should work. So Matthew Roberts into Ryman. Ryman to Raphael. Sinclair. Sinclair to Youngs. Enzo. Back out to Youngs. Sinclair. Give it back to him. That's where you'd give it back to him, Sinclair. Or give it to Powell, who gives it to Ale. Oh. Couple of minutes to go. Come on, boys. Montees man mark. I agree. Yes. And it's a nice win against Leicester, who were up there last season. Been written off, and we've proved them wrong. Cracking victory. Cracking victory. That's what we need. And where will we be back? That is the question. We know we qualify for the Champions League, so there's no problem with that. I think we'll do the Carabao Cup quarter-final and Newcastle. Well, if you've enjoyed that, everybody, please do come back for the next episode against Chelsea and Newcastle. But please also don't forget, let's get some comments in. We really do enjoy those comments. We've had quite a few over the time, and I'd love some more. Catch you in the next one. See you soon.